The recent success of K-pop music and K-drama television show in Asia countries increased to the confidence of the South Korean conglomerate CJ Group Jay Lee when he decided to take Korean culture content to the West, to United States. The group's entertainment and media division initiative, KCON, which was founded with many Korean cultural elements, that was held in RV, California, in October of 2012. Um, 2000 It was a day-long fan convention which includes music, dance, films, and food. After the event, in the spring of 2013, the group's vice chairman, Michael Lee, analyzed the results with the executive from the key CON in 2012, which will define that whether the company should hold a similar event in this year. As part of the discussion, each of the executive was expected to consider about the location of the 2013 convention, which target consumer will generate the revenues, which artists to invite, and what should be the price of the tickets, and how to increase the number of sponsors. Although the company found the loss of money in KCON in 2012, even the turnaround was robust. The company had to decide about whether to repair the event, and if they do so, where its budget should expand from the 2012 budget of $1.1 million. This meeting will also discuss the growth plan in USA, restaurant industry, and CJ was recently opened a chain of night market Korean food restaurant, Vídeo in Los Angeles, and how they could concert KCON to Vídeo. The executive had to determine that American would really embrace Hollywood, the Korean wave, beyond the own story of success like the Ganga Style, PSG, and if it looks possible, was KCON the right approach to make it happen, or was the event just a loss of failure to the company?
Hi, we're going to start talking about the case of CGE&M creating the cake culture in the US, and I think that the main important issue is to highlight the idea that Jay Lee, the chairman of CG Group, has about the company as like their focus of the enterprise. Is that they want to create everyone in the world to watch 2 or 3 K movies every year, eat K food once or twice a month, and watch 1 or 2 K dramas each week, and listen to or 1 K pop songs every day. So the first of all is to say that Vice Chairman Mike Kim Lee has like the power power of manage of this travel because they have like diversification in this portfolio. They have like food, video games, and entertainment industry, and home consumption. Home consumption. We need to say that the Korean culture is one of the Occidental of the Oriental cultures that it's more empathic with the ideas of the Western because they have like more exposed, they were more exposed of the ideas of the Western in certain parts of their life. And South Korea at first was one of the poorest countries in the oriental part of the world. However, with the support of the government, they have like a huge role, and thousands of jobs were created, film studios, television, production companies, music management agencies, video game and design films, movie theaters, TV networks, and content distribution. And they have like huge connections with other parts of the world because the government helped them to do this alliance. So CG definition of K culture was like the union of the music, that is the K-pop, the cinema, that is the K-films, and the TV shows that are the K-drama, including other cultural aspects as games, style, and food. So they define the K-pop that is one of the important parts of the CG group in the part of the entertainment. Is managed as with a contract of 7 or 10 years long, where the half of the contract, the bands are like in training and make no public debut, and they only have like daily lessons in singing, dancing, foreign languages, media relations, and decorum. And unless in the US, they have like they have to create like a good image. If they are related with sex or drug scandal, their careers are like finished. They have like suggestive moves in their dance and this kind of sensuality in their choreographies, but they never over sexual. And if the group succeed, they have like solo careers certain integrants of the groups because are very very good. And the K-pop might appear superficial to outsiders. For its millennial fans, it represents an art from that is authentic to itself. K-pop creates fantasy and romance, allowing fans to express their own desires. That is why they idolize their favorite stars of Korea. About the K-films, well, the CG has like a huge alliance that is DreamWorks because there was one of the foreign investors, and they have like all the rights to distribute the movies of DreamWorks, but also DreamWorks help them with certain aspects of the films. So, for example, they help them with the subtitle of certain movies, and also with the put on a scene certain scenes and things like that. Also, they improve the subtitles, and they made like certain remakes sometimes about certain films and rewrite all the movie in the local language and entirely new castle for local actors in certain cases. About the dramas, well, it's like soap operas, but they don't have like any type of politics, religion, or sexual content. They only have like themes of love, loss, betrayal, duty, and grief wrapped in romanticized view of the world. They don't touch like hurtful parts of the people because sometimes politics, religious, or sexual aspects are very like, I don't know how to say it, can very scandalous for certain people. So they are very careful with that. Also, they promote the K games, the K food, like for example the kamishi and other Korean dishes with a fusion of other types of cuisines. And they have like three divisions that were very remarkable, like home shopping and logistics, that is the part of cosmetics or perfumes and this kind of products. Food and services, that it's meant to be to produce ingredients, processed foods, and ready to eat products. And also they have like a restaurant chain that they have the idea to localize Korean cuisine, and they are like very quickly in the service and have this fusion, as I said, that I think is very important. At the CGE and entertainment, that is was all of the part that I said before, the music, K-pop, and all of that. They face the idea, they have like a KCON in 2012, where they have like a huge kind of people that want to go, and they have like a more people that they want expected, but they lost money on the day, and they don't understand why, but that was happened. They only contract like K-pop artists that was only starting. They don't have like a huge trajectory, but in the US we're very very well known. So that's why all the people want to go to the K-pop 2012. However, they want to fix these problems of revenues, and they are very very conscious that they maybe have to like a huge gap in the price according to 2012 to 2013. First of all, because we want to have like the collaborative parts of the Western artists, for example, Dre, will.i.am, Snoop Dogg, and this maybe increase the certainly increase the price of the enter of the KCON. Also, they have like they need to add value to the sponsorships in dollar, because they have like a huge campaigns of promotion, but they don't have really the revenues that they expect. So they need to fix that, and also they need to fix certain locations to the, like for example, the capacity to host a major concert and space to set up dozens of sponsors, food kiosks, merchandise stands, fan experience areas, and artist interaction space. And they maybe thought in change the place, the LA to Hollywood, to California, or to New York. But however, they saw that the high population that is according with the K-pop, are most in LA, so they want to stay like that. However, they don't know how to go to the people they want to achieve. So the idea is how to launch KCON 2013 and make it more popular and have like real profit, because this is the main question: they have to do or not do the KCON 2013.
Hello, everybody. We're going to talk about the solution from the CGA&M case, which is the enterprise, the Korean enterprise that manages like talent, music, films, and stuff. The main issue here is what should they do if it would be okay for them to do another KCON, which is a Korean like convention where they would like join music, films, games, and all the Korean entertainment industry, and to create a, how can I put it, like new value and try to sell as such. We do think that this would be very good for them. Not because the success that PSI had with the Gangnam Style song, but because the Korean culture can influence a lot the American and the entertainment industry as such. For example, we do know that a lot of video game companies have their bases in Korea. There are numerous films, numerous types of entertainment that do not only stay in Korea, but they travel around the world. They create an impact in like all the consumers that they can possibly get, and we would suggest for them to, in fact, do this. They should do the KCON, and that they could probably with with the market research that they had and the marketing prices that they established, they could eventually build up a new and sustainable, well, financially viable project so that they could bring Korean artists and their culture to the US or even to most parts of the world, because we do believe that if they try to do it, not only the US market could be available, but they could travel to Europe, Latin America, and all Asia, because they have the potential to do so.